Hello carpologists, Hassan here. Today I am looking at the brand new tungsten loaded hook length range from ESP. These have been designed and tested by the ESP boys and Terry Hearn, the Carp god himself. It's a very unique and exciting new range of coated hook lengths. The name tungsten loaded refers to the fact that the plastic coating around the really strong, robust Dyneema core is impregnated, for want of a better word, with tungsten, which means that it's incredibly heavy and hugs the contours of the lake bed without the need for putty, sinkers or anything like that to clutter up your hook lengths. Don't just take my word for it, test it yourselves guys. In the edge it's fantastic, it sinks like a brick, follows the lake bed, so you're completely at ease when it's out in the pond, knowing that it's forming to the lake bed and not looping up in a carp's face and putting them off or anything like that. The range itself comes in 3 colours, so it comes in a camo brown, a weedy green and a choddy silk colour. It comes in 2 versions, a soft, believe it or not it says soft, which helps you out, a semi-stiff, once again, can't really go wrong there, and each of the hook lengths comes in these handy small 10-metre spools, which means that it doesn't clutter up your tackle box and there's no wastage, and they're all 20 pound breaking strain, which might seem quite light, but after testing it near snags and putting it through its paces, it's plenty strong enough. It breaks it much higher than that. Taking a little closer look, not only, as we talked about, is the tungsten coating over the strong Dyneema core great in terms of its sinking and conforming to the lake bed, it's brilliant in terms of when you actually strip it. Excuse the tooth. It's really easy to strip, as you've just seen. Excuse me. But not only that, it's incredibly neat as a finish. So I've just stripped it there, and there's a complete clean break. There's no bits of plastic hanging off or anything like that after you've stripped it. And that's just me using my teeth, not a stripper tool. For me, that's really important because I'm a complete neat freak, so that's fantastic. The other thing, which is probably more sort of impressive, is the knot strength. When this is knotted at swivels, and I use a uni knot most of the time, or a grinner, there's no sort of pull where the coating rips and exposes the Dyneema core. It is solid, and that coating stays all the way through, even if it's rubbed over a snag or whatever. It's really resilient, that coating. Finally, a great feature for me, and basically means that my brew kit can just stay for teas and coffees and not for steaming hook lengths, is that even if I scrunch this up and make it an absolute horrible bird's nest of a mess, as you can see there if I put my hand against it, all it takes is for you to pull it through your fingers under a bit of tension, and it is perfectly straight and ready to go again. What that means is that you don't have to steam this hook length at all. You just run it through your fingers before and after casting, and it is spot on, working for you, ready to go. You haven't got to waste time putting the brew kit on. You can be straight out in the pond on those quick winter sessions with the peace of mind that that is hugging the bottom with the tungsten, and it's also straight as a die, perfect for you. The 2 versions that it comes in, the soft and the semi-stiff, we'll start with the soft, and I've got it in the weedy green here. The soft is great for any rig that you're using a delicate or light hook bait. So if you're using a really critically balanced wafter, or you're using a single tiger nut or some maggots, the soft is fantastic for that presentation, purely because it does have the suppleness and it has the delicacy for that sort of presentation with a light hook bait. So if you're using that sort of presentation opt for the soft. The semi-stiff is fantastic for general use, for absolutely everything, for snowman rigs, bottom bait rigs, whatever else. And I also use it for the boom sections of my hinge stiff rigs. It's fantastic for that. It's not as stiff as other semi-stiffs, but it has enough of stiffness to kick the boom away from the lead system, but also have that subtlety to maybe conform over any detritus that might be in the way. So a fantastic range of hook lengths, of new hook lengths from ESP to suit every carping eventuality, every single rig, whether it be soft, semi-stiff, whatever you opt for. Have a play around with them. They come in these 10-metre spools and they retail at $8.95, so relatively cheap as well compared to other hook lengths that are available. So a fantastic new product from the ESP guys. They are the tungsten loaded hook lengths. Give them a go, guys. Tight lines, all the best.